You are pretty much looking at the exact same fan, but there are some differences. The comfort zone used to be the Aerospeed to your right, but comfort zone wanted something different from how Aerospeed was making their fans. So Aerospeed decided to give them a different design on the guard and somewhat of a different design on the handle as far as the little holes on the top. I'll take you guys off the camera to show you everything. On the Aerospeed, the knob is different. The cord is different, it's gray. On the Comfort Zone version of the Aerospeed, the knob is different and the cord is white. The blade set and the motor is pretty much the same. However, on the Aerospeed, the motor is a little bit more powerful than the motor on the Comfort Zone. They both feature the open bearing in the back that acts as a oil port. I'm sorry, I'm tired. They both feature the open bearing in the back of the motor that acts as an oil port, also around the front, around the shaft area. So that way you can give it oil front and back. If you're one of those kind of people like me that don't like the split motors, they do offer that now. Even Aerospeed offers that because the manufacturer that makes the fan for Comfort Zone is the same manufacturer that makes it for Aerospeed. It's their manufacturer. So those are the motors that they source in the newer one. The Aerospeed is from 2020, 2021. Interesting enough, they still have that old design as far as the wavy guard is concerned. But as I said before, it features the latest motor and the blade set. The blade set on the Aerospeed is an absolute perfect balance, which is a rarity these days. And it doesn't go back and forth when it spins down. However, the blade set on the Comfort Zone version of the Aerospeed is somewhat of an older version, and it does go back and forth because the blade is out of balance. So I'm going to quickly take you off of the camera tripod, kind of show you some things, then put you guys back on the tripod, and let's go ahead and run these things. If you look at the Aerospeed, you'll see that the design right here is different. That's their usual design. That's the same design that the Comfort Zone used to have until Comfort Zone said, no, we want something different. So Aerospeed gave them something different, or Cam Air. I call them Aerospeed, they're really Cam Air. But you gotta forgive me if I'm calling them by their brand name. So Aerospeed gave them something different. They gave them pretty big size holes right here. I'm assuming this is so you can pick the fan up and maybe carry it like that if you want, as opposed to their same design. The handles are the same. The knob here is different. This is the knob that Aerospeed bin had. At one point, Comfort Zone had that exact same knob, because of course we're dealing with Aerospeed. But then Aerospeed gave them this knob, something a little bit different. The reason for all these changes is because people were getting confused about the fans. They was getting confused about them. They were saying that, well, the Comfort Zone is just a rebranded Aerospeed. And they're absolutely right. It is a rebranded Aerospeed. So Comfort Zone went to Cam Air about it and says, hey, we want a different design on the cover, a different design on the knob, and we want our cord to be white. But everything else can still be the same, the blade set and the motor. And so Cam Air said, okay. Just so our customers, when they buy this fan from you guys with our brand on it, they won't get confused. As you can see, Aerospeed has their brand in the right-hand corner. Comfort Zone used to have their brand in the right-hand corner because it was the same fan, just with Comfort Zone on it. However, they asked Cam Air or Aerospeed to put their logo in the middle. Now their logo is like that in the middle, which covers up the hub, which I personally don't like because I like to see the fan hub. So they got a totally different design, but if you look, it's the exact same fan. Texture, texture. This is a little bit more rough. This is a little bit more smooth. So they wanted the texture to be a little bit different as well. They wanted the texture to be a little bit different as well. They got the white cord for the comfort zone. Camaro gave them white cord. Camaro still has their gray cord. And there you go. Comfort zone, Camaro. The motor housing is still the same for Camaro and comfort zone. As you can see, the motor housing and ventilation is the same. That's still the same. And it's the same here. Because, of course, we're dealing with Camaro or comfort zone. I'm sorry, Aerospeed. At one point, Camaro, which I like to call them Aerospeed, so forgive me if I'm saying Aerospeed, because I don't like to call them Camaro, even though that's who they are. Aerospeed had a different design right here. It was different. I have an older model. I have a video of the previous one I had like this with a totally different design. Not exactly sure why they didn't stick with it. It was much better. It had wider vents, and the motor was able to breathe better. Then, for whatever reason, Aerospeed decided to go back to their older design again, which, unfortunately, that design for the motor housing is not good at all for longevity. But since they gave you the oil ports, you know you can always oil it, and that way it'll last longer. Because these fans have oil ports, and they get oil every 3 to 6 months, they would definitely make it a vintage. Only because they have the oil ports. Alright, I think I've showed you guys all the differences. So, let's go ahead and put you guys back on the tripod. And let's go ahead and get ready to run it. Now, the camera is far back, but these fans are pretty strong. So, hopefully, you'll be able to hear the wind stream. If not, my apologies to you. That being said, let's go ahead and run them. The Aerospeed starts on high, medium, low. However, the comfort zone starts on low, medium, high. So, comfort zone wanted their speeds like that, different from Aerospeed. Okay. Yeah, I think you guys can hear the wind stream. Enjoy the video. You gotta forgive me. Usually when I do these comparison videos, I run one fan at a time and then run the other one and then run them both at the same time at the end of the video. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case this time, so hopefully you're still enjoying it. All right, let's spin it down. That's gonna wrap it up for this video. Spin down time is decent on both of them. Seems like the other one got a longer speed. However, interesting. I'm surprised it didn't go back and forth on the comfort zone. Usually it does that. But it looks like the comfort zone had a little bit of a longer spin down than the Aerospeed. So that means the Aerospeed probably needs some oil. So I got to open it up and give it a couple of drops of oil in the back and in front. But that'll be another time. But for right now, the Aerospeed is doing good as well as the comfort zone version of the Aerospeed. I like the Aerospeed so much that I might end up going back getting the last one they had because they only had 2 of them left. And this is one of them. But they still have 1 left. I like it a lot. I might end up getting the other one. And that might be the one to replace one of the 3733s because I have 2 3733s, but just one of them I like the most. And it moves a lot of air. It's quite strong, powerful, and interestingly enough, is well balanced. But the other one, it kind of shakes, and when I try to run on high speed without the legs, it falls over. Of course, with the legs or the feet, it won't fall over, but still kind of shakes pretty badly. So I think I'm going to get the other Aerospeed like that to replace that second 3733. And that second 3733, I'm going to give it to somebody. Probably at work or some neighbor, one of the neighbors around here or whatever. So if I get that, that'll be the replacement that one. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, share, love, and like. Lamont the Fan Man. More videos to come soon. And out. Thanks for watching.